Thank you so much for everyone who has joined and participating in the chat today to get to know each other better. I hope you all will feel empowered and inspired today by both the expert speakers and also from yourselves who are participating. And feel free to leave any insights in the chat to help your fellow fundraisers. CauseVox is also going to award some participation prizes later today. Between each of during the sessions, we'll be tracking who's participating in the chat, who's leaving their feedback, and yeah, just participating in any way. And then we'll be awarding $20 donations to your organization of choice, and those participation prize winners will be announced during each of our breaks. So you'll want to stay on maybe as long as you can today, just for a chance to win a donation or two. I think we do unique donations, but yeah, it'll be fun. So we're looking forward to it. Yay, prizes. Yes, we're all about fun prizes here at causevox. So yeah.
So Jen, I'm curious, why are you excited for the Fundraising Summit today?
Wow, that's a great question. I am excited for the summit because I think, yeah, talking with a lot of nonprofits, I hear repeatedly that they just keep using spreadsheets and it causes a lot of frustration. So I don't know if that's anybody else here today that's using a lot of different tools that just don't talk to each other. And I know from the CauseVox side and from some of our speakers, we have some new tools and techniques that might be helpful to eliminate a lot of those manual processes. So I just want to, I guess I'm hopeful that, more nonprofits, small, medium, or even large nonprofits can save more time. Yeah. How about you, Rob? What is one thing that you're excited about for the summit today?
Well, I agree with your side. And I would love the opportunity to help folks save a bunch of time so that they can spend the very little time that they have on the things that matter the most. So I'm excited about that. But I think one of the things I'm really excited about is that this is probably our first fundraising summit of the year, and we're almost done with the year. And I'm really excited about all of our speakers because when you sent the call for proposals out there for our summit, we had an overwhelming response from a lot of speakers. So we actually turned this from a one-day summit into a two-day summit. It's all the great information that a lot of our partners, a lot of our speakers want to share. So I'm excited about that and what they have to say.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, shout out to our speakers for sure for just being dedicated to want to share their knowledge with all of our network today. And so, yeah, looking forward to what we're about to learn. I don't know if I've mentioned, but if you have any questions throughout the day, you can drop them in the Q&A panel or even the chat, whichever one is most convenient, but we'll be sure to review the Q&A. So that's probably a consistent way to ask your questions for us to make sure that we don't miss any questions along the way during each session. But I'll be reviewing the chat as well, just in case. All right. I don't know, Rob, what do you think? You want to kick us off?
Let's get started. So once again, my name is Rob Wu. I'm the CEO as well as the co-founder at causevox. You're on with Jenna and Notarfrancesco, account manager over here at causevox. So we're really excited about the fundraising summit today because we're diving into a really meaty theme that both Jenna and I have been experiencing for the past year, where we're talking to nonprofits, we're serving them, we're trying to help them with fundraising, with technology, with CRM, with fundraising events. And one of the issues that just comes up over and over again is that a lot of organizations have disconnected tools where they have spreadsheets in one place, they have data silos in another, they have pens and paper and notebooks sitting somewhere else, and all their data just kind of lives in 20 different systems. And one of the hardest pieces is that a lot of the time that nonprofit staff have to deal with and have to kind of carve out is dedicated towards managing spreadsheets or getting from one data from one place to another. And as a result, it's really difficult to really understand who your donor is, as well as to deliver a world-class and delightful donor experience. So what happens is that when you have disconnecting systems, and you have data everywhere, it's hard to run reports, it's hard to keep the data clean, and it's really hard to focus on what matters the most, which is nurturing and stewarding your donors. So for us over here, one of the things that we wanted to dive down really deeply into as part of our fundraising summit is how organizations and how nonprofit staff can connect the data, connect the systems, make more efficient processes so they can reclaim the time that they don't have every single day into more useful donor facing activities. So really excited about that. And once you are able to do this, you're able to deliver really great donor experience, and then you can focus on expanding your fundraising, doing additional and newer fundraising activities, as well as to save a bunch of time, which at the end of the day is a big win. So over here at causevox, just by way of introduction, as part of this fundraising summit, we're really excited to dive into this specific topic and this specific problem. What we are over here at causevox is we are a fundraising software that nonprofits can use anywhere. So we are a all-in-one fundraising software. We have great fundraising tools like peer-to-peer fundraising, donation pages, donation forms, auctions, fundraising sites, all that great stuff directly connected into an integrated fundraising CRM that you can use. So instead of having to use a separate donor database, you can use causevox for both your fundraising tools and your CRM all in one place. So really excited about that, where you can connect different things together. Now, we're not going to dive too deeply into the fundraising capabilities of causevox today. If you're looking for more information, you can always go to our website, which is causevox.com, or you can schedule a demo over here, which Jenna just dropped into the chat. So feel free to take a look. If you're interested in learning more, then you can definitely click on the link over there. So really excited about that. And I'm going to hand it over to Jenna just to kind of go over some of the day of logistics for day one, as well as just as a reminder, we do have a day two tomorrow. So Jenna, go for the agenda.
Awesome. Thanks, Rob. Yeah, so as Rob mentioned, we have a big lineup of powerhouse speakers today and tomorrow. So it's going to be a bit of a marathon, but I have faith in all of us because it's going to be a lot of great information. Take a quick view of this screen here as well. We're going to kick off in just a few minutes with Catherine Lacefield, who's going to talk about the monthly giving blueprint to strategize scaling your impact. And then we do have a summit schedule agenda for both days. The link on the screen will bring you to our day one agenda. So feel free to scan the QR or use the link in the chat to pick out which sessions you really want to see today to make sure you're here. You can use the Zoom link to join at any time throughout the day if you want to pop in and out, but make sure you're here for your favorite sessions.
I'm excited
Uh,
because I think some of my favorite sessions would be Catherine's session on monthly donor. Would be she's already here, so. Also, I think Chris's session on donor retention, how to keep 90% of your donors. I'm really excited about that one too, as well as I think lastly, I'm really excited about all the prizes that we'll have. So those are my top.
Yes. Yes. So for housekeeping, this summit is being recorded, and all registrants will be receiving the full recording of both days' sessions, as well as all of the speaker slides. We also have some free resources from some of our speakers have free resources along with the session notes, and then yeah, I think that's everything. Oh yeah, and then so if you have questions throughout the day for our speakers, please feel free to drop them in the Q&A. And then as Rob was mentioning, we are awarding participation prizes during the breaks today. So yeah, take a quick break and pop back in to see if you are the winner of a $20 donation to your nonprofit of choice. And we are basing the participation prize winners on the amount of participating you do via the chat or asking questions or providing valuable insight to your fellow fundraisers. I think that should be everything. So I want to introduce our first speaker,